Yo, I'm super impressed by the amount of staff they have and the amount of cookies they sell. One of my favorite desserts of all time is a warm piece of gooey chocolate chunk cookie with a glass of milk. My favorite of all times. And if that is also one of your favorites and you love it a lot, make sure you guys keep watching this video because I'm gonna be reviewing my cookie dealer behind the scenes to see whether they're the real deal or not. Now, make sure you guys keep watching. Hello friends, my name is Wilson, your friend in helping you build a thriving small business and a profitable food business. If you like these videos of me reacting to other people's business to see if they're the real deal, what are you gonna do? You go ahead and smash that like button. This shows me this is what we create more of for you. So go ahead, smash that like button right now, and let's dive right in.
Hey, what's up everybody? Juan Diesel Morel here, and this is my beautiful wife,
Karen Morel.
and we are the owners of My Cookie Dealer. Kind of just started with, her baking for me, and I would post it on my Instagram, the cookies she bakes for me, and I will get like 300-400 DMs after I guess like 6 months of people really just voicing their opinion that they really wanted to buy the cookies. We decided to,
You pushed. He pushed.
Okay, I forced it. We had different ideas of what we wanted to do together as opening a business, and food was like opening a restaurant or getting somehow into the food business is something we talked about plenty of times.
But what it was going to be at one point, Juan eats burgers, did we do a burger plate? Like, it's always been those conversations.
This is a classic example of product market fit. So many times we launch a product hoping and thinking that it would catch on, but it doesn't catch on. Why is that the case? Because there's no product market fit. The market is telling you, the market is the most truthful party out there. If you have a product, if the market is not receiving, people are not liking it, they'll let you know. How? No one's buying it. Whereas if you have a product that people want, people will just keep asking and asking and asking about it. And that's what he's experiencing. People in his DMs asking, how am I gonna be able to get my hands on your cookies? That is product market fit. And when you have the product market fit, you have yourself a business. Guys, I'm just hopping in to share with you guys something super important and super time sensitive. If you're looking into starting a food business, but you just don't know where to start, or you just don't know where to start because you don't have the experience in doing so, you could end up making some very costly mistakes that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Or you focusing on the wrong things, draining your time and resource and money. And that's the reason why I created a free masterclass where I share with you how you can leverage Instagram in order for you to build your food business. Whether it is a cloud kitchen operation, whether it's a home bakery, whether it is a food truck. This contains all the mistakes and learnings that I have encountered in my decade-plus experience. These are things that I wish I had known when I first started. So if you guys are interested, then definitely check it out in the link below and enter through the free live masterclass.
The cinnamon, the rainbow, the s'more. Oh, the s'moreo sold out too. This is our wrapping machine. We were doing everything by hand before. We were putting the stickers on the bag, putting the bags each hand by hand. So we invested in this machine. Now we can get up to about 85 a minute. Before we were doing 25 every 3.5 minutes. We have the bakery next door, and then this is the shipping area. So it's just wild how quickly, even in the last couple months, we've progressed. So
It's so interesting. It's so cool. Like this mom and pop shop that grew on Instagram. The power of Instagram is huge. It's insane. Like for them to be able to actually sell and actually have a facility to not just bake, but also ship out of their own warehouse. This is a lot of money. And for them to be able to invest in making sure that they can meet the demands, that's huge. And oftentimes something that we as new business people, we want to have the proper branding. We want to have everything look the best and everything, custom packaging. Well, you know what? If you don't have product market fit yet, if you're still trying things out, you don't need to invest in those things. It's okay. People don't expect that kind of polishedness from you. It's okay. Don't let that be a deterrent of you trying. Don't let that deter you from actually going out there, hustling and selling your food products. Because when your product is good, when there's product market fit, people will eventually buy from you. And when you make the money, then you can reinvest it back inside your business to invest in custom packaging like these guys.
So you have all these different flavors, you have a large customer base, lots going on. Can you kind of break down like what a Saturday typically is like for you guys?
The whole staff is gonna walk in at 1 o'clock. It's 12:50, and then they're gonna start packing the orders. And we're gonna start get out the orders to the local deliveries. We'll get whatever it is between 500 to 600 local deliveries, and we'll get our drivers out right away as soon as possible to deliver local. Then the rest, they're gonna get put in a UPS truck and get shipped out.
Wow. Yo, I'm super impressed by the amount of staff they have and the amount of cookies they sell. How? It's crazy.
Even today, by 11:52, I still didn't have exactly how much we were baking. We were still running around to see what went into the oven, to see how many cookies we were actually selling. So that's what everything is really last to the last second so that we can get as many cookies in as possible.
You have about 4,000 to 5,000 people waiting for the site to go live, and within 15, 20 minutes, will sometimes 10. There's been 5 minutes.
3 minutes. The first flavor sold out.
Yeah, 3 minutes. The first flavor sold out, and we'll sell 3,000 orders.
We have to, is that good?
Mm-hmm.
It's like so distracting.
Sorry.
We'll do per flavor, we'll run it through the machine, and we're still baking next door, and the last flavor of today is gonna be funfetti. So we'll try and start to bag them so that we can get our locals out, but as we're still doing that, we're still baking.
What flavor is this?
This is the Totally Totally. It's the outrageous candy bar with Reese's Pieces. Yes.
It's really cool. Something that they're doing which is really, really smart is that the whole branding is very on point. Not just from their what they sell, which is like the outrageous cookies, but also the shirts that they wear. It says Cookie Addict. Also the name of the cookie, Funfetti. Totally, totally. These are all super on point to their whole brand. And when you're there to create your own brand, really put in your character. Put in your character so it's a whole experience from beginning to end. Not just your logo, not just your Instagram, but the whole experience needs to be aligned in order for you to actually let your customers feel part of your journey, in order to feel part of your brand.
Delicious.
All right, so we just dropped, and whatever any issues they have, they'll email, and Alexa will respond and fix that. All these orders come in pretty fast. We created the routes, as you can see, so these are all the stops. So what we're doing is numbering it. So when we give them to pack it up, it's easier to put them in order, because if not, there's a disaster. So we have to be able to number it so that way the drivers have it in order, so they have all the stops, and it's easier. They don't have to go in the trunk and try to look for a box when it's the next stop and stuff like that. So this makes it so much easier.
I'm gonna go ahead. I have about 68 stops, 68 houses to go to. Each house I'm gonna get a box to, and that's it. I'll be back around 8:30.
So what's next for us? I don't know. We just expanded to next door. We have a bigger space now. We have a lot of things that are going on, but what's really important to us is keeping those amazing clients that we have, making more cookie junkies out there for the other ones that aren't, and continue just to, I've got, when I'm telling you, so many ideas of cookies, like I just can't wait. There's not enough hours in the day.
And you know, we're gonna continue to grow, and you know, but one step at a time. And right now, our next step is just to keep baking and shaking and eating.
I love that. Wow. I've always been really impressed by this brand. I've been following them along their whole journey. Every time they have a drop, it sells out in minutes, and they're not even exaggerating. It does sell out a lot. Something that I noticed that they don't really talk about are who is it that they really serve. They have a very particular type of people that they serve, and it's the bodybuilding crowd that needs this type of macro. And by the way, I don't know what I'm talking about to calorie counts and stuff like that, but it just seems like that's the type of demographic that they really receiving of their cookies. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I feel like that is something that is crucial to parts of their success when they have identified who is it that they're serving to. And that's what I see from their Instagram, and that's why for sure they're the real deal. Super well deal, good deal, they're the real deal. Yes, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what? I'm blown away because I love cookies. I can't get my hands on these cookies, but I will definitely order from them if I'm from the States, and it's something that I am super excited to see how they grow. I feel like that they're going to be growing quite rapidly into retail locations in a very short period of time. And that's just my assumptions of seeing their trajectory. But definitely I'll keep along with their whole journey. And if you guys want to learn more about them, then definitely go ahead and check them out. My cookie dealers, I think they have a lot of things that we can learn from. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys do, what are you going to do? Smash that like button. Why? Because it shows us to create more of these videos for you. So go ahead and smash that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.